I attended today a policy briefing that was held by leading members from both parties in the U.S. House of Representatives to unveil a landmark bipartisan resolution on Iran. This initiative seeks to address and condemn the array of challenges posed by Tehran's regime, including its involvement in terrorism, engagement in regional proxy wars, international suppression, and to present a viable solution aimed at breaking the enduring impasse in U.S.-Iran policy. The briefing outlined a key component of a decisive and sensible U.S. policy centered on avoiding costly war with Iran by providing moral and political support to the Iranian people and their ongoing organized struggle against religious fascism in Tehran.
Recognize a future as envisioned by the National Council of Resistance, and we applaud the leadership of Ms. Miriam Rajavi. Now, let me ask you all a question. I was over there last year. I got to meet with her personally. How many in here have actually gotten to meet with her? A few of y'all have. She's the real deal. She's determined. She's what Iran needs. Are we going to stick with her? Come on. Following Ms. Rajavi's lead, the Resistance 10-point plan for the future of Iran calls, as y'all all know, for the universal right to vote, free elections, a market economy, and it advocates gender, religious, and ethnic equality.
The Iranian resistance has waged this fight for years. They know what it's like to live under this oppressive dictatorship, and they deserve the support and the thanks of the people of the free world for everything they are doing to rid themselves and rid the world of their tormentors. Through our resolutions, the people of the United States express that support, but we must also back that moral support with material support if it's going to matter, and we need to do that soon. Thank you all again for being here.
Albania, I got to tour the facilities there, and I got to visit with Madam Rajavi, and we had some very difficult conversations and very special moments with the people there that had been through so much, and you know many of them. And I just want to reaffirm my support for Madam Rajavi's 10-point plan for peace and security in Iran. I do believe that great days are ahead for the people of Iran. We all know what's happened in the last few days, and there probably will be more to come. And this is a very important time for your friends and family members in Iran. I want you to know that I and my colleagues across the aisle and on the Republican side are continuing to work to fight to bring peace and a free and stable state to the people there. We've got to continue to support your friends and family back home that are working to topple this government and bring much needed change. I especially want to talk to the young people in Iran and say, continue your fight against this regime. They do not care about you. They only care about power. And I encourage the young people of Iran to continue to be brave and fight against this regime and fight for your countrymen and do the right thing. We in the United States support you from all levels of government to all levels of the citizenry. We do support the good people of Iran, and we share our commitment to your cause for a free and prosperous state. I thank you all so much. Thank you, Madam Rajavi, and God bless you all.
In Iran has been critical for some time. And that's why many of us support the resolution to help see that Iran becomes free and democratic.
I am pleased to be the Chief Democrat on H.R. 100, which calls for a secular, democratic, non-nuclear Republic of Iran.
I've got it. Okay, thank you. I run my office too. Good.
And we have 243 co-sponsors. The people in this room are aware of the crimes committed by this regime. I'm actually going to tell you one crime that you don't even know about or haven't focused on. But it is amazing to see that such a great people with such a great history have, for this short period of time of several decades, been subject to such a bad and criminal regime. Now, the crime you don't know, that you don't focus on,
need and pray for and work for not only freedom and opportunity, but for them to become, instead of the effort by their leadership to kill them and to mask them and to stop them from the freedom that is God-given to them. But more importantly, we gather together as Republicans and Democrats, bipartisan, to say that we agree with you. Your role today is very important. It's not just to gather information, but rather to gather the strength of being together with you, each other. And for the last probably 20 years, I have been a part of this effort, not just to speak about it and to gather together, not just friends on the Hill, but the cobbling of ideas as they move around the world, and to address this in a way that has a larger voice.
So that is our goal. We want to help the people reclaim their country. We want the Iranians to live in a place where they don't have to live in fear of their government. Now, the Iranian government creates terror throughout the whole region. In fact, they've been in our country trying to assassinate people. They want to conduct terrorism here. But they also conduct terrorism against their own people, the Iranian people. And they're the enemy of the Iranian people, this regime. So it would be my thought is our leadership, and we've wavered on this at times, we should be clear-eyed. Who is our enemy? It's the government, not the people, it is the government. And we should not take, it's going to sound crude, but we should not take our foot off of the regime's neck.
Hey, Maria Maloof here. Please click to like and subscribe to Maria Maloof TV YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.